hey queens, hey baddies, hey bitches, what is up, and welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to do my first ever vajacial. I watched so many videos on how to maintain and take care of your kitty cat and just get it nice and smooth. And the idea of a vajacial, like, I never ever in my life thought of it or heard of it, and now I'm all about self-love and glowing up and just really taking care of ourselves from the inside and out. And I decided I wanted to try my very first vajacial. Up until now, I've always just shaved and maybe a little bit of aftershave, but that's pretty much it. Maybe a little bit of coconut oil here and there, but I always end up with rough skin, ingrown hairs, bumps, and it just does not look the most appealing. So now that I'm also on OnlyFans, I've been on OnlyFans for a year, I have seen my kitty cat more than ever and I decided, you know what, I am in dire need of a vajacial. So I did my research, I watched a bunch of videos, and I put together whatever things I needed to do my very own vajacial at home. I will link any videos down below of where I got my inspiration from. There's one or two things that I am missing, but I'm gonna make it work with what I have. So first step for me right now, I'm going to use Nair for the first time ever. I usually shave with a man's razor and some like Gillette sensitive shaving formula, something like that. But today's vajacial, I'm actually going to be trying out these. So I have Nair bikini cream, which I'm going to use on my actual kitty cat. I hope that this stuff works. I really never used Nair, so I hope that it works. I did get the Nair sensitive shower power, but I'm gonna be using this like on my legs and my underarms and my arms and stuff like that. So this is not necessarily part of the vajacial, although because it's sensitive, you could use this on your kitty. There were some girls that used this. But for me, for the vajacial, I'm going to use Nair bikini cream, sensitive formula. So that's what I'm going to be using right now to just take off all the hair. I'm going to apply it out of the shower and then wipe it off with a damp cloth. So that's step one for me. Okay, so for exfoliation, I always use Tree Hut Shea Sugar Scrub. This is a Moroccan Rose, and look, it's already pretty much gone because I use this for everything. So for me, I actually exfoliated after I shaved, but I think you're supposed to exfoliate before you shave. So maybe that's why the Nair didn't work. I will give it a second shot, but I usually do it after. I didn't realize you should probably do it beforehand. So I told you, this is my first time ever doing it, but I exfoliate my whole body with this stuff. And now that it's almost done, I literally have so many flavors. So I also have the Exotic Bloom, and this is my new fresh batch. This stuff smells heavenly. All of their sugar scrubs are heavenly, but this is what I'm using now. I literally have a whole closet full of these. So I also washed with this after I shaved, and before I got out the shower, I washed with this. This is my favorite. I like this and I like Vagisil, but this is honestly my favorite. You can get this literally at any bodega. They have it in Target. You can get it on Amazon. But LMAO is honestly the best. It's a gentle daily cleanser. It makes your kitty a little bit like minty fresh, honestly, so you feel the mint like working as it's cleaning it, which I absolutely love. And this just really helps to help you feel clean, fresh, and it helps with pH balance and all of that. So this is my favorite feminine wash. But when I don't have this, or if I just want to switch things up, I use Vagisil. So after I wash with the Vagisil or the LMAO, I go in with Penoxyl, which is what I used for my vajacial. And I just use this like on the outer lips, you know. I don't know why I feel weird saying that on YouTube, but I just use this to like wash the exterior, obviously not the inside. You don't want to use any of these products on your insides, but this has benzoyl peroxide, which is really good for helping to fight bacteria. This is safe to use on the outer kitty, and this just helps to prevent any ingrown hairs and just keep everything nice and fresh down there. Okay, so I wanted to update you guys really quickly. I just got out the shower. I used the Nair bikini. Now, I have to say, for me, I don't know if my hair is just too thick. I had shaved maybe like 4 days ago, so it wasn't like crazy, but the Nair only took off like certain spots. For the most part, it didn't honestly do what I wanted it to do. So I Googled if I was allowed to shave afterwards, and it said it should be fine. And then I decided to shave with my Harry's razor. I prefer to use men's razors, ones that has at least like 4 or 5 blades. So this is what I normally shave with. So I use my Harry's razor, and I used the Gillette Satin Care Sensitive, ultra sensitive shave gel. So that's what I used, and I ended up just shaving and going back and going over every other area that still had hair on it. And I shave downward first, and then I shave upward. So that's usually what works for me, and that's what helps to prevent ingrown hairs from happening and like razor bumps and stuff. So I'm going to apply Coochie Plus. I got this from Amazon. It's an intimate aftershave. Now, usually I would use the Tend Skin, and I have that, but honestly, it burns the crap out of me. And I feel like my skin is already slightly irritated because I went from Nair and then I did the shaving. So this does not burn me at all. This is Intimate Aftershave Moisturizing and Calming Botanical Extract. So I'm gonna just like spray this directly onto my cooch. I'm still kind of wet from the shower. And then while this is drying and everything like that, I'm gonna be preparing my mask, which is gonna help really make the skin nice and shiny and glowing and smooth. So let's do that. Okay, so here I have turmeric powder. This is just regular turmeric powder. I think we got it from like the 99-cent store. I'm not even sure. I'm gonna mix the turmeric powder, some egg yolk, and some milk. You could also add like lemon juice if you wanted to, or baking powder, but I'm just gonna keep it simple for now. And I'm actually gonna be using this both on my vagina skin. Oops, I made a mess. I gotta do this with one hand. I'm going to be using this on my vagina skin as well as on my underarms. So I'm just going to kind of mix it until I get the right consistency. Oops, I put in a lot. All right. This is hard to do with one hand. So let me see. I probably did a little bit too much. No, I probably need some more turmeric powder. But like I said, I'm going to be using this on my underarms and on my vagina. I shaved my underarms. So this is going to help to make them brighter because I actually have really dark underarms. It's already on my kitty cat skin, doing whatever it needs to do. I just broke a nail, and what I learned is that turmeric is gonna stain your nails. So it literally made this nail yellow, and it changed my white to yellow as well. So I'm probably gonna end up going to get my nails done because I can't stand having a nail broken. It's already a self-love day, so why the fuck not? I have some left over, so I'm gonna do my underarms. But before I do my underarms, I just kind of wanted to show you guys what the consistency was like and what it looks like when it applies on your skin. So I'm just gonna do my hand really quickly. So this is what it looked like going on the kitty cat skin. So I think I did the right consistency. It felt really soothing going onto the skin. I'm gonna just let this dry. Like I said, this is my first time doing a vajacial, so this is actually like really exciting, and you really need something like this, or you can even just wear gloves when you're applying it. But having this was really good to get onto all the areas of your kitty cat nice and evenly. So by the way, this is what the turmeric mask looks like when it's dried down on my palm. While I wait for the turmeric mask to dry down, I'm gonna have all my other ingredients ready. So I'm gonna be using a whole lemon. I'm gonna be using some Yoni steam herbs, and I put them in a little tea bag right here. I'm gonna use about 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar and 2 tablespoons of salt. You can use any salt that you want. And I'm gonna add all of this to the boiling water right on top of the toilet. I don't have so much space to film in my bathroom, but I'm gonna probably try to show you somehow. So I'm literally gonna add everything to this and wait for the water to cool down a little bit, and then sit right on it for about 15 minutes. Okay, so this is my bathroom. I put this right on the toilet bowl, And in here I have my steam herbs, my whole lemon sliced up, my apple cider vinegar, obviously the boiling water, which I'm gonna let cool down before I sit directly on it, and some salt. So this is gonna be like a little steam session for my vajayjay. Okay, so I just finished my little steam session. Okay, so I just finished my little steam session for my vajayjay, and honestly, that was freaking amazing. It just feels so refreshed. Like, I feel poreless down there. It's just like, honestly, it's the best. I would highly, highly recommend you doing that at least once a month. I've never felt so fresh down there. Now the final step is going to be to just go in with some organic shea butter. You can use coconut butter, you can use coconut oil. Basically just put some moisture back into your vajayjay. Make sure it's nice and dry, and then just apply this all over, and then that's it. This was today's vajacial. I feel so freaking refreshed. And let's see what this looks like when I take it out. Looks like here. And I'm just gonna literally rub that all over the skin of the vajayjay, and then that's pretty much a wrap for this vajacial. Honestly, I've never felt so good down there, so I'm so freaking excited. So yeah, I'm just gonna rub this on it. Okay, so that was my vajacial video. Honestly, I had so much freaking fun doing this. It took a while, but that's because I really didn't know what I was doing. So I had to keep making sure that I was doing things in the right order. I don't know if there is like a magical order that you're supposed to be doing it, but I wanted to make sure that I was doing it properly, especially because that's such a sensitive area. Warning, turmeric is extremely, extremely staining. Like, it got on my nails, it got on my counter. Luckily on my counter and on my floors it came right out, but my nails are now literally yellow, and I also broke a nail in the process. So I'm gonna go get my nails done right now. I honestly wish I didn't have to go back outside. Maybe I should have done this at night, but I don't have too much time at night because I have a child who I actually have to go pick up from daycare right after I go do my nails. So yeah, that's it. Honestly, I'm gonna be doing vajacials once a month. I'm gonna be trying different techniques and stuff like that, but today was the first time ever, and I honestly like am beyond in love. So if you want to see more videos like this, definitely be sure to subscribe. Comment down below what you want me to do next, and maybe I'll do like a waxing video, not me doing it myself, but like going to get a Brazilian wax for the first time, maybe. So yeah, a couple hiccups that I ran into was the Nair didn't work, and I still had to end up shaving, and the turmeric was honestly a little bit too staining, but I really, really like it, and I feel really, really smooth. I wish I could show you the actual kitty, but like I said, the uncensored and unfiltered version will be on OnlyFans and on Patreon if you really want to see what it looks like down there now. But yeah, that's a wrap for this video. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Bye.